and we're very thankful for having you. Here you are starting your second term. How was your freshman?
It's an unbelievable honor. I mean, in all sincerity, I'm a little bit blown away that I've had so much support in such a short period of time. So it's very humbling, but it's also inspiring. It tells me that this great nation is still yearning for leadership. And you know, that's one of the things that I'm very proud that I've been able to bring to the freshman class is leading on a lot of different issues. And I'm going to continue to do that, you know, in my second term. But we're at a very difficult point in this country, and we have a big decision to make. Do we want to continue down the path that President Obama is leaning, or do we want to go back to the heart and soul of what made this country great, in hard work and the work ethic, the traditional values that really do make America exceptional? And I think by the turnout today, people realize they want to keep American exceptional.
Absolutely, and we love your message. Obama, you're fired. Yeah. But seriously, just to get off the political front, just for 1 second, I would like for you to comment about the Colorado massacre, and should politics at all play into this whole tragedy?
Well, I mean, that is beyond words. Obviously, my heart and my thoughts and certainly my prayers go out to all of the victims and their families, all those that have been afflicted, in the community as a whole. And I want everyone in Colorado to know that Brooklyn is with you, all of New York, and I think the whole country is really with them. And it's unfortunate that these tragedies happen, but it's also an opportunity for these communities to get closer together and to remember who and what we are and what we stand for. And I think you're going to see the best, unfortunately, come out of this terrible tragedy of heroism and communities coming together. But I don't think, especially right now, politics should be playing a role. We shouldn't be making knee-jerk reactions. We shouldn't be politicizing. Let's give these families an opportunity to grieve for those that have lost. Let's give them that dignity and that opportunity. And at the appropriate time, we can take up a political discussion. But right now, I think the police have done an excellent job. All federal law enforcement, everyone that was involved has done a great job. But we need to let this community heal. We need to be there for them, show the support, prayers and thoughts, and all the things that are already being done, and continue that. And then it's at the appropriate time, then there can be a political discussion. But it's an absolute horrific tragedy.
Congressman, do you think this will have any impact at all on the Second Amendment rights?
Well, I think there'll certainly be a debate. I mean, whenever there is an instance like this, it is going to spark a debate, and you know, that's what this country is about. At the end of the day, this country is about robust debates, but the Constitution is still the Constitution, and so I think that it's going to be, and I think it is appropriate for Congress to discuss this at the appropriate time and to certainly have these debates. I think it's an appropriate response at the right time.
And when we have a president circumvent Congress, like he has done several times, what is Congress's option as far as kind of saying, hey, we know you're the president, but you know, we have 3 branches of government and you just can't do that? Well,
and I think you've been seeing that. You know, there was a lot of discussion about Chairman Issa and the Oversight Committee, specifically with Eric Holder, the Attorney General. But that's the heart of what this country is. That's what makes us a very unique and wonderful nation, is that we have checks and balances. And regardless, you got to remember today,
even if he ignores it.
Well, that's the point, is that the other branches of government are there to ensure that there are safety guards. You cannot have one branch ignoring the Constitution. It undermines everything that this nation is about. So I think that the Founding Fathers were almost ingenious in the way that they set this up to have these checks and balances, and I think that the system is working as best it can, and we've seen in the past where presidents try to push the envelope, but it's the Congress's job to push back. And I think you've seen the Congress doing that. So we're going to continue to push back, and we're going to continue to fight to uphold the Constitution. That is the law of this land. That's what keeps this nation so exceptional as it is. And if we deviate from that, I believe then we unravel the makings of this country, and that's not what we should be doing.
And last question, and probably the most important: when you're up on stage there talking to the people, what'd you think of the stage up there?
I'll tell you.
Did you feel safe?
I felt safe until Marty Golden and Nicole Maui Tigers. We were all.
Thanks. I saw Senator Golden at the gym. He's trying to work out those election
When 4 of us were up there, it was a little bit shaky, but overall, good craftsmanship.
That's what I was looking at. I was looking at
good American craftsmanship.
Congressman Grimm, thank you.
Great job.
Blue Collar Media Voices.